All right, y'all. So as y'all can tell from the title down below, today I'm going to be addressing the Martin Lewis video that they did over me being scammed by none other than Tory Leon. All right, and it's crazy that I'm bringing this into 2021, but hey, I'm here to address it. I'm here to clear up confusion because I was reading some of the comments on the video, and a lot of people were saying this is fake. She's making it up. Y'all, I don't know what type of time these people think I have to have all of that evidence and make it up and draft it up, but hey, to each his own. Maybe people actually have time like that. I don't. But with that being said, before we get into this video, make sure that you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I drop another video. Hey, as y'all can see, my buddy, my pillow pet, Spongy, is on the side. He's here for emotional support. I'm joking because y'all gonna think I'm crazy. All right, and make sure that y'all share this video, okay? Share this video with everybody you know, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your mama, your daddy, whoever. You name it. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video on my 3BL family. Peace out. Psych. All right, y'all know I'm crazy. I'm not really crazy, I'm joking, but I really be goofing around. Like I'm super goofy. So let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. What I'm gonna do, I was gonna just sit here and just like talk out the points, but I feel like it'll be better to just play the video that Martin Lewis and his team did and just give my like clear up some of the confusion and some of the things that, you know, made the situation seem a little iffy. All right, and if y'all see my eyes going this way, that's because I'm looking at the camera, like my phone camera, and not the actual camera, so I apologize in advance. All right, so let's get into it because his video is 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes, and I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the screen recording right now. Hopefully we don't get any notifications. And yes, oh, before I get started, y'all, funniest thing, because I know y'all want to know, like, okay, well, Lex, how did you even see this video? How did you know it was up? All of that. So I was at home taking down my last set of dreads. I've got my dreads redone. So if you've been following, you can see these roots is looking real snatched right now. But I was taking out my hair and my mom was like, hey, you're getting all of these comments. Like, I just went and randomly checked TubeBuddy. If you do YouTube, you know what TubeBuddy is a way for you to check, you know, your comments, how many people are viewing your videos, all of that good stuff, right? Really essential. If you don't have TubeBuddy, make sure you go ahead and download TubeBuddy onto your phone. If you are a YouTuber, upcoming YouTuber, or you already do YouTube and you didn't know. Plug. All right, so my mom was like, it's a lot of comments, and you know, I went and looked at the comments and they were saying, hey, why did you take the video down, and why would you put out false information and stuff like that? And so I was taken aback because I'm like, what are they talking about? And then, you know, I just started over time, like I was just sitting here thinking, looking through, and I started piecing together. I had lawyers reaching out to me talking about, hey, I heard about what happened to you, and you know, you can sue this person and and immediately I knew, okay, so this is about the Tory situation. And so I'm like, well, why is this Tory situation coming back up? Because I did it, like that was October, November of 2020. This is now 2021, like well, maybe not mid-January, still kind of beginning of January. All of this happened last week. I think I found out about the video a day after it was posted. So what happened was I was like, okay, so this obviously has to be about Tory. So I went and typed in, I said, scam by Tory Leon. And the first video that popped up was Martin's video. And so I was taken aback because I looked and I saw my best friend on the thumbnail for the video. And I'm like, wait, what? I was like, so this must be about me. And then I was just confused, like, why is my best friend's picture on the thumbnail? But I'm guessing that Martin Lewis' team, whoever put together the thumbnail of the video, they probably went to my Instagram because that same picture is on my Instagram, and it was like a birthday appreciation post for her. So that was crazy. I told her about it. I was like, girl, your picture is up here on the blog, sweetie. Like, but she cool with it, so it's good. Let's go ahead because I will ramble, and I want to make sure we get into this review right now. So here we go.
Last year we talked about a scam scandal regarding net management, Fruit and Slim, and situation.
try not to talk too
After
much.
the video was dropped, lawsuits were threatened and stuff like that, etc. Never happened. But also, there was another story that I never.
It's sad,
told you
like when
guys.
people
And
like, why are you
today we're gonna
scamming?
get into that. So
Why?
I guess this will be called a story time drama. But before we get into that, let me give you a little bit of update on so far what I know about net management. What I'm about to give you is not 100% accurate, or it could be, but
Disclaimer.
I don't know. This is just
Gotta have
my
them disclaimers out
assumption
here.
and opinion so far. So far from what I know, Damien and Bianca are part owners of net management.
You know, if you're a YouTuber, well, connected YouTuber, everybody in Houston knows that, well, I don't know if this is true, but Neb is really owned by the Prince family. I mean, that's just,
You know, we felt like we need to go so far on our own. And the reason why we signed with Ned is because we feel like they can help take our brand to the next level.
Then you have Floyd. Floyd, I guess, is the guy who runs everything and also a
I don't know
manager.
any of these people.
And Ebony, basically helping him run their management. As far as I know, they are the YouTube managers who are basically meant to manage the YouTubers, give them ideas, execute their ideas. Now let's get into this story that has a little bit of a mystery. A couple of months ago, an aspiring YouTuber, fitness YouTuber by the name of 3 Level at Ted by Lex. I heard that's like
Push pause, y'all. 3 leveled. Because this is the part that took me out, and I was hella joked. 3 leveled by Ted by Lex. Ooh, Martin, we gonna let that one slide. But Martin, in case you watching, is elevated by Lex. The E is turned backwards for a 3, and that 3 represents mind, body, and spirit. So we encompass more than just physical health. We focus on mental health and spiritual health as well, because those are important. All right, just in case y'all didn't know, now you know. Let's go.
pronounce the name.
Oh, and thank you to the people who corrected and like tried to help them out in the comment section. I saw you. I appreciate you.
Doing some promotions with a YouTuber named Tory Leon. If you don't know who Tory Leon is, he's another aspiring YouTuber who's friends with Prime and a part of Net Management. I've actually done a video on him previously when him and Prime and Trey had some drama. The link in the description below if you want to catch up on the details of that. One day, Lex contacted Tory to do a collaboration with him to help her channel out. She contacted him saying,
Good morning. Hi, Tory. I wanted to thank you again for promoting my page. I also wanted to reach out to you about collaborating on a video for my channel. The essence of the video is basically
It's always crazy hearing my voice
a fire workout while asking you questions about yourself. And I told him that I live in the Sugarland, Stafford area, right outside of Houston downtown, and I train at Athlete. If you're interested in collaborating, let me know, and I can reach out to your management to set something up.
yeah, let's set something up. Are you willing to pay for a collab? That's probably what my management will end up saying. And she agreed. The conversation continued. Tory told her that if she were to go ahead and catch up in that day, they could book the collab the same week. They talked about emails and pricing. After that, she sent an email to an email that Tory gave her. He then sent a message to her to inform her that he talked to his manager. After that, allegedly, Tory's team responded by email. They said, hey, how's it going? Thanks for reaching out. What exactly is your budget? Tory is an upcoming YouTuber with a very high CPM and definitely will be a big brand in a few months. So I think this would be a good collab. It's been 2 months since then, and it looks like his channel isn't doing as good as it was when it first started, but that's neither here or there. Anyway, Lex ended up sending an email back to them, and judging by the email, you can really tell she isn't very aware about net management and their history. As you guys know, they do have a past with working with.
Okay, push pause here. Okay, so I know that there were some people saying, oh, that the email address is different than the one that's like, I don't know, on his Instagram or something. I really haven't checked his Instagram, so I don't know. But I'm sure I did notice that the people that are under NEB management have their name at NEB management. You know, of course, when doing it, I didn't think about that factor. I mean, I asked him for how, you know, hey, let's do it. He said, reach out to management. I'm like, okay. He sends me the email that I need to contact to reach out to management. I'm trusting that that's the email that I need to send it to. So I do my job and send it to the email that he gives me. Okay. So for those of you saying, hey, well, the emails don't match up, the proof is in the pudding. If you haven't seen the video that I did that has all of the receipts, I mean an abundance of receipts, then you should probably go check that out. As you can see in this video, he clearly wrote the email that he wanted me to send it to. Now, it didn't occur to me, like, I don't know, Tory was new at the time to NEB management, so I don't know if, you know, if he had that email set up. I was just going based off what he said and taking his word for it. I never looked up NEB management to see, oh, have they scammed people? I've heard stuff about YouTubers scamming people, but I wasn't thinking that. Tory seemed really authentic. He seemed really down to earth. If any of you have watched his videos like me from when he started, you felt like, okay, this one, he's a little bit different. You know, he's coming real raw, authentic, true to himself. And so that's what I believed. And so I went based off of what he had shown through his videos and being authentic. So I felt like I could trust it. Obviously, be careful because that could burn you. Let's keep going.
Slim and scamming other couples. Saying that, we still at this point do not know if this is really net management behind the email or Tory. But it was very obvious that she is very naive to the whole situation and very new to YouTube. Anyway, just like anyone who starts YouTube and is willing to grow their channel and wants to grow, most people invest a lot of money when it comes to their channel. And this is a situation for Lexi, as she was serious about her channel and growing her channel. So she was willing to invest money to grow her business.
That was that. I was like, okay, I already push pause. I'm not gonna pause it too much more because I want us to get through the video. But I will say this. I definitely think that I was naive. My channel was very new. Now, when they showed on this video, this was like how whenever they took that whatever little clip showing my channel, like I didn't even have 600 subscribers when I reached out to Tory. I had like 200 and something. So I came in with the understanding that Tory's up and coming. He wasn't on the level, like when we think about the big YouTubers, he was still in numbers comparison of subscribers, new and upcoming himself. It's just that I was just fresh out the gate. So I expected that, okay, if I want to do this collab, this is beneficial for me because like I said, this helps me be seen by a different audience, and I do a little bit of different content. So I wanted to kind of diversify my channel. I don't like to put myself in a box. I feel like none of us belong in a box. You can do anything that you want to do as long as you set your mind to it. So yeah, I knew that I was gonna have to pay some money, and I was willing to invest in myself. And that is my, you know, my little nugget. I'm gonna give y'all a couple nuggets because I'm not just gonna do this video and make it drama. I'm gonna drop some wisdom and some knowledge and some game up in here too, because I had to learn and go through it so somebody else wouldn't have to. So do invest in yourself, but what I went wrong was not doing my research, not sitting there and looking at it and like, okay, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? He definitely sent me his personal email, and after looking at the video and seeing some of the people's comments, I definitely believe that maybe NEB management had nothing to do with it. I think that this was all Tory. But originally, I did the video under assumption that it was his management and him, because he kept saying my manager is supposed to my manager, my manager, my manager. So I'm thinking that, okay, your managers are not doing their job. You're telling me your manager was supposed to do this and they're not doing it. I'm reaching out to your managers through this email that you sent, and they're not responding for days, like never responding to my messages. Like, I think after the money was sent, every email I sent after I had cashed out the money, which I will put up a screenshot of where my mom sent him the money, his picture has changed, and I think he did that to cover his tracks, but that's okay because the money was sent. And it's like, okay, ever since I sent that money, I never got a response back from that email, ever. And you can see the long thread of emails that I sent out and never got a response back. So I'm thinking, okay, your management is terrible. If they're not answering and responding to messages that's about money, and money has been given to y'all, like what? So he basically was blaming everything on his management and saying that there was miscommunications and all of this other stuff. Honey child, I was a fool. Fool me once, shame on you. Won't fool me again, and that's on period, poo. Next. Okay. How much is it? So they reached out to me and they were like, okay.
They end up responding back, informing her that the project payment is worth $130, and that's it. She would just be paying for his transportation you
Yeah.
guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Am I reaching? I just find it really weird that they'll be like, oh, she's working with Vol Vicky, as if it's going to entice her to pay the $130.
That's what
But
that
I don't know.
was.
What do you think? So basically, it
I
couldn't be
wasn't
for
impressed.
free if he was in Houston, and maybe should be paying less because isn't he in Houston? But anyway, she agreed to it, and she said that she was sending the money now and wanted to know the date and time to record the video, as she was hoping to do it in October the 26th.
I'm finishing up my last semester. I also am working. I have other collabs. I got work and I got my business to run, right? My fitness brand that I'm constantly building. So I was like, I know I wasn't going to be able to do it within that week, and the weekend was going to be busy because I had other collaborations set up. So I was like, okay, well, let's do October 26th. That was probably a week from the day that we had set.
He claimed that he talked to his management and they wanted her just to pay for his flight, which I find very strange because if he was going to Vol Vicky, wouldn't he have his flight all organized anyway, because he is based in Houston? Saying that, I could be wrong. It is very hard to tell where he is based on his Instagram because it looks like he travels around a lot. And either way, she agreed, and it is still a good amount for the amount of subscribers and views that he gets. The two continued to talk, and she informed him that her manager, which was her mom, already sent
My
him
mom
the
got a cameo.
$130
Hey,
payment for the
go
collab.
momager.
Tory confirmed and claimed he got the money. Unfortunately, we do not have a picture of the screenshot of the
I'm
cash
gonna
app, so
insert
we
that
don't
right
know
up here.
if it was sent to him or a manager.
It was
at
sent
their
to him.
manager. But I can confidently assume that it was him because he did.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something else, and I probably should put this screenshot up in here too. I'm gonna go to my Cash App because I actually, before, one of the reasons why Tory was another person I thought, like, oh, he's authentic, cool, and I had also paid Tory before for promo in his stories. Y'all know how these YouTubers act, like, hey, I'm doing promo to promote your page, promote your business, yada, yada, yada. So I had sent him money once before to do some promo in his story. And I talked about that on my video where I was going over, you know, what had happened originally. And I said, you know, I really don't advise, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now. We're going to keep it 100 because, like I said, I'm giving y'all the real, okay? The tea, honey. So I do not advise paying, you know, but this is your money to invest. I have, I gave money to Tory for promo once on his story to promote like my YouTube channel on his story. And I don't remember, I think it was like $20, whatever. So I have a screenshot of me sending that to him. And I was like, okay, everything went cool. I didn't really get anything, like any followers or any subscribers from it. I may have gotten like 1 follower. So my advice is, you know, yes, you want to work on collabs, but you know, you got to check on people's engagement also. Don't just pay anybody just because they have a following for promo. You know, you want to make sure that those people have engagement on their social medias, on their YouTubes. People are commenting, people are liking, that the likes that are on their Instagram matches the followers that are on their Instagram. Like, you have to do your research. Like I said, I came into this fresh meat. And I had to learn a couple of lessons since the start of this. So I'm just giving y'all a little bit of game. I know this video is getting long, so let's go ahead and finish this up, and then I'm gonna give my closing remarks after the entire video finishes. Let's go.
Say I got it. On October the 19th, Lex emailed Tory's team about the schedule of the shooting and the video details that she wanted.
I was providing drinks, providing snacks, healthy snacks, so that people were comfortable, water, all of that. I want to make sure that you're taken care of, because when you do business with me, like, I truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate when people decide, okay, let's work together. I value your time.
She also messaged Tory and informed about her email to
They
his team
edited this so
management.
good, I'm not
Tory
even gonna
replied,
lie.
and they continued the
Send me your
negotiation
editor,
and
please.
ended up with an agreement. She would let Tory decide the date and time in accordance with his availability, and Tory confirmed that October the 26th at 12 p.m. would work best for him. She also opened a question for safety reasons, but Tory told her to email it to her management.
I'm gonna make a comment about the
She is a
telephone.
personal trainer. She takes this very seriously and emailed it to his team.
Morning, Tory. So I just wanted to let you know that I just sent your manager some details of what you can expect from how I included the health form. I told him I hadn't gotten a response from any of my emails, and I told him about how I needed to know what I was going to get him for lunch
lunch because
No
my
response,
mama
y'all.
chair
That was
was
hella
not while
unprofessional.
we're
That should have
recording.
been a
She was
first
gonna go
clue.
get the lunch and then make sure at the end of the video, when we finished and wrapped up everything, that I had lunch ready for him and for his plus one. So we were really trying to think everything out, go out of our way. Basically, like this was a real setup. Like you're coming on set for somebody's production. They provide you lunch. They provide you, you know, your drinks, your snacks, all of that, making sure you just well taken care of. You just take care of people. Like I'm from Alabama. It's just basic Southern hospitality. October 26th come. Me and my videographer, we're there. We're
Sometimes
ready to go.
basic ain't so
12 o'clock.
basic
I got
for
there
these
early.
people.
I got there
Can't
at
be
like
nice to 'em.
11:50 a.m. 12 o'clock comes. I was texting him ahead of time. So that morning I did text him and I was just like, hey, just a reminder to bring your ID. And then I texted him and I was like, let me know when you make it here. And so time had passed by, y'all. It was like 12:30 something. And I had saw at one point that he had saw the messages that I had sent him. And then all of a sudden I went back to Instagram and it didn't show it was seen anymore. So then I sent another message about
Fishy.
but I was like, hey, do you want to reschedule? Mind you, we were supposed to start at 12 noon. We had already planned it out. He ended up responding saying, hey, I told my manager to reach out to you to reschedule. I really want to work with you. I've been caught up in the meeting all morning. She responded saying, okay, no problem. Just let me know when you want to reschedule. My mom was extremely mad because
Mama Drew wasn't playing that. She was on go.
Up for this collaboration, and it took time throughout the week to do. We had already invested other money outside of the 130 that we sent to him to do the collaboration. Lex's mother then tried to get her money back on Cash App. So she had already sent.
I'll send y'all a screenshot of where she tried to get the money back to. It'll all be on input into the video.
So she did that, and I agreed to reschedule. And I told him, he said that day he was going back to Atlanta, and that he would let me know when he gets back to Houston so we can go ahead and do the video. So I'm like, okay, cool. However, since they already planned to reschedule, she messaged him to ignore the request that her mom sent him due to the bad communication that they had. He claimed that he will communicate back with her as soon as he's back from Atlanta, and this is when things take a wrong turn, as she didn't hear anything from Tory or his team. A week had passed by, and so I reached out to his management, and I'm like, okay, hey, I haven't heard back from Tory. He originally agreed to reschedule, and at that point, I was over it, because it's like, you've been gone for a week. I haven't heard back from you. I know you're back in Houston now, and still haven't heard anything back from you about doing the collaboration. So at this point, I'm like, okay, well, I don't even want to do the collaboration anymore. I don't even want to work together.
I was over it, y'all. I really was so over it.
A week after that,
I do not be having time. Like, I don't have the time or the energy for someone else to waste my time or my energy.
Explained what happened and
Period.
also said, no, I'm not an already popping YouTube. I am currently growing my channel, but at the end of the day, we made a business agreement, and not responding to my emails extremely unprofessional. And she demanded to have a refund. Then on November the 8th, that's when she uploaded her video explaining her side of the situation and everything that happened, which you already now know. But she also added, and of course with these emails, nothing changed. I have not received a response to this day, and it's been 3 weeks out. Management did not message me back at all.
This music is so dramatic. I really am beat, y'all. I'm so goofy.
Getting the money, they were very quick and responded like no time. After the video was out, that's when we got informed about the situation. We immediately reached out to Lexus, and we did not receive any messages back, especially with the proof that we needed, like the payment transaction, etc. If it was his Cash App or the management's Cash App, and she still has not responded to our messages until now. But we did find it really interesting that her video has been taken down. Is it a possibility that she got threatened by net management?
This is where it got kind of crazy. That's why I'm doing this video.
Like I did, and the girl who got scammed by Fruit and Slim, or did she change her mind? As well as that, when you go onto Tory's YouTube page, his email has a netmanagement.com at the end, while the
we
email
gonna clear
that
all of
he
this up,
provided
honey.
to her did not. Could that be because he scammed her, or could it be that this whole thing is fake and she created a fake email? This whole story has a big mystery, and I guess we would never have the
That right there should be a meme. Like,
that was dope, but it's who
commercial.
doesn't.
Let's go past it. All right, answers. Okay, let's get into the answers. This is what everybody's been waiting for, so we're gonna wrap this up in the next 2 minutes so y'all can get out of here and go to the rest of y'all day, because I know that's what y'all want to do anyways. So a lot of things to clear up, right? First thing is okay, let's clear up this email thing once and for all right now. Let's dead it. If you go back to, it's clearly shown in the receipts on my first video, I was messaging Tory, and Tory told me to send and to reach out to his managers at toryleon@gmail.com. Now, light bulb in my head should have clicked off that maybe something was fishy, but like I said, Tory was a relatively new YouTuber. Even though he had so many followers, he got his followers fast by collabing with another YouTuber that had like over 100K. So let's like, I'm gonna stop there. So yeah, he had his following already going. It was more than mine. Like I said, when the name of the game really, I think, in growing your channel quick, and this is to other YouTubers, is if you collab with YouTubers that have followings, because that helps get your channel exposure. You can get it out the mud and, you know, have people share it. That's also great, and you can blow up like that. But really collabing with other YouTube individuals, colleagues, is what will help grow your channel more at a faster rate. So the email that he sent me was what I believe, because he sent it to me, was the email to reach his managers, not like his personal email. That never crossed my mind. And if you go to some of Tory's older videos, you'll actually notice that and I'll post a screenshot on here too, like input a picture, his toryleon@gmail.com is in some of his old videos. So I cannot make up an email, and I don't understand, like, it doesn't make sense in my head how some people in the comments were like it was fake and I made it up. Those were long, drawn out emails. Honey, if I was making this up, somebody sign me right now to be a screenwriter, because that was just too elaborate. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even like to write like that. I'm a math and science person. I'm an engineer. I don't like writing, baby, okay? So that's cleared up. If anybody still feels like it's made up, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry that you feel that way. Next, let's get into, what else? Oh, okay. So I had to come to the realization that now, looking at everything, honestly, after watching this video, I had an awakening that NAB management probably was not even involved in this. I think Tory probably did all of this on his own. And this is another thing with these YouTubers. Why do y'all, I feel like, why do y'all have to cap? Like, if you're out here scamming people, but at the same token, you're out here claiming that you have all of this money, you know, you popping, you got this drip, 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 drip. Everybody talking drip, drip, drip. Baby, you are more than clothes. If what's on the inside of you is ugly, it doesn't matter what type of drip you have on, you're still oogly, okay, period. And I'm just gonna put it like that. Be like, everybody got drip, but then you can't afford, you're hard and pressed for $130. Like I said, I don't even need the $130 back. I'm not pressed. I get out here and work and do what I got to do, and still make time to try to get my content out and grind it and do it however way, you know, do what I have to do honestly. I don't have to scam people to get to that next level. So, you know, that just didn't make sense to me either. But like I said, I don't think that NAB management at this point, I don't think that they're involved. Clearly they couldn't have, because I just feel like maybe, I don't know who they possibly have scammed in the past. I have had a lot of people reach out to me saying that they were scammed by people under their management company. My advice to those of you who are thinking about working with people under their company, listen, one bad apple does what? Spoil the bunch. So if there's a lot of stories out here about it, I would say just stay clear of NAB management, stay clear of the people that work for them, not to mess up their money, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that all of them are like this, but be careful. Just be careful with if you choose to work with somebody under that branch, because I don't want to say just don't work with any of them. You know, I don't think that all of them are bad people. I don't know them to say that, but I'm just saying, you know, be very careful and do your research. Next thing I need to clear up, like I said, there's no need to even clear up, like, if NAB management threatened me or something like that. Like I said, I don't think I ever even was in contact with the managers. I was in contact with Tory. The reason why I took the video down, all right, so I actually did take the video down, but I took it down for like a couple hours and I put it back up, Once I reached out, like somebody obviously, once the video was uploaded, reached out to Tory, and I guess, you know, he hit me up and he was like, hey, yo, Lex, I'm so sorry about everything, and I really want to still do the collab with you. And then I guess he saw the video and he sent a message to me. He was like, please, he was like, can you please take the video down? Because at that point we had talked about, he was like, okay, I'll send you the refund for the money, and you know, everything was a miscommunication. I'm so sorry, I was in LA and all of this stuff was going on, and da 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 da. Yet again, he was deferring the stuff almost like, you know, it was just a miscommunication. And so I said in my video prior, like, I was not interested in redoing the video. I just wanted my money and be done. But in that moment, I was like, okay, miscommunications happen. I always try to give someone the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes that part of me always gets me in trouble. Not always, but sometimes it gets me in trouble. And so this was one of those cases. So he said, I'm going to give you the money. I'll give you the money by the end of the day. Can you just take the video down, please? And he had the praying hand emojis. He was like, please take it down. Now those messages I don't have, because I said in my second video, there's 2 parts to this story. I said in my second video how after like what happened, like after he tried to reach back out, let's reschedule, I'm gonna send you the money. He never sent the money. He never gave me a time to reschedule. I was done. I told him, hey, listen, I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but the best. I pray that, you know, your God gives you blessings beyond your understanding. I was like, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the collaboration. We're good. And I blocked him, and I deleted the thread. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And my mom was like, girl, why did you do that? Because I was done with it. I never expected Martin Lewis and his team to do this story and for me to have to talk about it again. I thought that was 2020. I learned my lesson. I've moved on. So, like I said, I took the video down because Tory basically begged me to take it down. And I said, okay. My mom was like, you ain't taking nothing down. So I put the video on private. So I'm guessing that while the video was on private, that's when Martin Lewis's team, or you know, him, I don't know, they took that screenshot of the video not being up there. But that's when it wasn't up there. It wasn't up there for like a couple hours. The next day, I did not receive payment. I did not receive a day to reschedule. So I made it back public. And it had been public ever since. So if you want to see the video is there. I don't know why people was in my comments saying, hey, why did you take the video down? I'm like, the video is there. Last time I checked. I don't know. So yeah, that's the clear up. That video is up. If you want to see it, you can see it. At this point, I feel like this situation has been drawn out entirely too long. There is lessons to be learned. Just be careful. And there was one comment that I want to address. Like, one person was like, okay, you know, they said that, you know, why I was asking for too much. Asking for too much. Asking for too much. I think I was doing too much. Honestly, I didn't ask for a lot at all. I made everything easy. You know, I was grateful that, okay, we're able to do this collab. This is gonna, you know, give me exposure. And honestly, if he had asked for more money, I would have, like, 130, okay? 130. I thought it was gonna be like 200 or 300. So I was like, okay, cool. I didn't understand why, you know, a YouTuber that's up and coming and has all of this and working with Vicky needed $130 for a flight. That didn't make sense. But like I said, everything was laid out to Tory in detail before he agreed to do the collaboration. And I went above and beyond and made sure that not only was I paying for his access to get into the gym, I had to pay outside of 130. Let's just go down the prices. I paid for me, for my videographer, for him. I was going to pay for him and for his +1. I added a +1 to go to the gym. $15 a piece for each person, right? And then on top of that, with the ID, I needed him to have an ID just in case the gym required it. I didn't know if they were going to need an ID from him or something like that. So I was like, just bring it. And you should keep your ID on you anyways, like, duh. And so the health screen, I'm jumping and bouncing, but I'm gonna come back to the expenses. The health screen, I have to send a health screen I'm actually a certified personal trainer through NASM, National Academy of Sports Medicine. So it is imperative that I send out health screening, not just for COVID. A lot of people were saying it was for COVID. It wasn't for COVID, but the reason why we do different physical like health screens and tests is to make sure that you don't have any past injuries, anything so I don't come up with exercises that could potentially hurt you. So I just need to know your past medical history and stuff like that so I can plan an appropriate workout for you. The video was supposed to be I take you through a workout, I ask you questions so people can get to know you better. And honestly, I've gotten to know him better, and I've gotten to see that who I thought he was isn't who he actually is. So back to the expenses. On top of paying for him and his +1 to get into the gym and me and my videographer, I decided to provide lunch. I was going to do Chick-fil-A. I was going to get him and his +1 Chick-fil-A. I had brought Gatorades and all types of snacks and stuff I went out and got to make sure that, like I said, if you come on set for somebody's show, if you come on set to do any type of role, they're going to take care of you. They're going to make sure you got lunch. They're going to make sure you got snacks in your dressing room. They're going to set you up. And so that's kind of how I wanted it to do, because I wanted to set the standard for when people ask, hey, how was your experience working with Lex? How was your experience working with the Elevated by Lex brand? It was all good things. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And I'm trying to think, because I need to go ahead and end this video. I don't know if there's anything else I need to clear up. Essentially, y'all, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't think that there's really too much more. If you still believe that this is fake and that I actually have the time to come up with some stuff like this, God bless you, baby girl, baby boy, baby. I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I just want to send this warning to just be careful with whoever you work out with. The sad reality is a lot of people that we like and that are some of our favorite YouTubers, we love them and we got all these great vibes about them from what we see on camera. But just remember that is on camera. We don't know these people in real life. So just be careful when you're trying to collab, and when you're trying to do anything, you know what I'm saying? And that's just that on that. Last thing too, for if you're a really diehard Tory fan in here, listen, don't believe the hype. Okay, I know we all saw the difference. I actually was watching his videos when he first started. You remember he was with Prime, and first time I saw him was in a Prime and Kiana J video. I don't want to throw out other people's names because I'm not saying anything negative about them. And nothing negative about Tory either. Just be careful how y'all move if you decide to do any work with him in the future. And then he started, I know he started off, he appeared in one of their videos, and then he started doing his own thing, and I was so excited. I was like, okay, this man is super genuine. But we started to see a change. If you are actually following and watching him, you start to see a change. Something was off. And I noticed something to be off after I really I stopped watching altogether. After that experience, I was over it. I unsubscribed. I haven't seen a video since. But yeah, he's always talking about no cap. And he out here in these streets steady capping. So listen, moral of the story is, and we're going to end this video up right here because it's entirely too long of a video. Be careful who you work with. Be wise. I was naive. I learned my lesson, and I am totally okay with learning this lesson so other people don't have to. And with that being said, I wish you all the best. If you're new to this 3VL fam, welcome for coming. I have so much diverse content on here. I do have a personal channel too if you want to get to know me more on a personal level, but you're still going to get to know me personally on here as well. That channel will just be a bunch of stuff I like to do, singing, and some more vlogs, some more mukbangs, and all of that stuff. I don't even call them vlogs. I call them vlogs, period. Okay, I'm done. All right, bye, y'all. If y'all have any more questions, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section. I apologize again for this video being so long, but I have to make sure I clear everything up. And yeah, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. My 3BL fam. Hey! Peace out. All right, 3BL fam, real quick, I need to clear up one more thing because I forgot. So sorry about the lighting here. Y'all just finna get what we got. So Martin Lewis mentioned in his video that his team reached out to me, and his team did reach out to me. I did get that message, but I did not respond. I did not want to involve bloggers. I did not want to make this situation blow up even more than it was. I did not want my brand attached to any drama or mess, so I chose not to respond. I did notify Tory because at the time that Martin Lewis's team reached out to me to get information on the story, me and Tory were supposed to have been working out him sending me back the money and us rescheduling the collaboration to do the video. So, you know, I told him, hey, these bloggers are reaching out to me. They want to know about the story. They're trying to do a story on it. And, you know, he was mad. Like, he was like, you know, Martin Lewis, he better not say anything. Like, you know, basically if Martin Lewis said anything about him, he don't know ish about the situation, and that he was gonna sue him if he tried to say anything about the situation. So, I mean, I was like, okay, you don't have to worry about that because I'm not trying to involve bloggers anyways. Let's just do what we got to do. We're two grown people. We should be able to figure out the situation without involving blogs and all the other type of stuff, because that's not the time I'm on, and that's not what I want my business attached to. But here we are, and this is what it is. So, yeah, I did not reach out to Martin Lewis's team because I didn't want to be involved in any mess. I really just wanted us to figure out what we had to figure out, really for him to do what he said and promised he was going to do, so that we could move on and make a great video and have some great content. But that just did not happen. At the end of the day, in hindsight, I'm actually very thankful for Martin Lewis and his team for bringing light to the situation, because I believe that they gave more exposure to what I actually wanted to do, which was inform more people on how to move, you know, when it comes to doing collaborations and how to move. If you want to be if you are a YouTuber, you want to be a YouTuber, you're aspiring to grow your channel and stuff like that, you know, just learn from my mistakes and be better and do better. So I'm not upset that the video has come out now that it's already here, even though, you know, like I said, I left this in 2020. It's here now, and I just hope that, you know, for those of you watching, that y'all can learn from my mistakes. And let's just grow together, y'all. Let's grow together. Let's be better. If you want to collab, I'm not even going to say that. But yeah, I just wish y'all nothing but blessings and love and peace and happiness. So peace out, y'all.